Pete, Lien and Sons Liberty Batch Plant. Architectural Precast Wall Panels. Pete, Lien and Sons.
Pete, Lien and Sons provided architectural precast wall panels for our new central mix concrete batch plant in Box Elder. This concrete batch plant was strategically located along Liberty Boulevard in Box Elder. This plant will provide concrete for the growth happening in that area with the Ellsworth expansion with the new B-21 bomber. The plant can produce enough concrete to service this area for years to come. The architectural precast concrete wall panels were constructed off-site at Pete, Lien and Sons' new precast facility featuring 2 panel beds. This was the third project that Pete, Lien and Sons provided precast wall panels to, but it was the first project that featured architectural finishes. Each panel was thermally insulated with 3 inches of extruded polystyrene foam sandwiched between 2 layers of concrete. These panels create an insulation value of R15 to R19, and no other insulation is required once erected. Pre-stressing steel strands run the length of the panels to make them resist the stresses of erection. These strands allow the panels to be shipped, stood on end, and spun into place to avoid the panels from cracking or breaking. These precast wall panels are extremely durable. They are waterproof while providing excellent wind protection, and they are also fireproof. The architectural features of these precast wall panels included integral thin brick constructed as a wainscoting and vertical columns along the corners. The thin brick is cast into the panel and becomes an integral part of the wall. These bricks were manufactured by our local supplier, Hebron Brick, and were chosen as an accent to our batch plant equipment. Special care was taken by the crew to ensure seamless transitions between the panels. The next architectural feature was an integral color poured on the exterior white of the panels. Gold gray coloring was chosen for these panels to also match and accent the batching equipment. The exposed surfaces were lightly sandblasted to make the color more uniform. The last architectural finish on these panels was the use of custom form liners to create the Pete, Lien & Sons logo, outlines of the B-21 bombers, as well as naming of the plant, Liberty. These form liners inset into the concrete a 1/4 inch and were constructed with plywood. Once the panels were erected, the inset areas were painted with a TAMS coat to ensure proper bonding to the concrete. We would like to recognize and thank the erector for this project, Western States Steel Erection. They took special care with the erection of these panels to ensure proper transitions of the brick, and the spacing of the panels was spot on. We would also like to thank the general contractor for the project, Skoll Construction Service. Skoll was chosen as the contractor through negotiations, and we could not have brought our vision to life without the expertise and teamwork that Skoll provides. Lastly, we would like to recognize the crew that constructed these panels. Each panel required tedious and long hours, ensuring everything lined up correctly. These guys should be very proud of their efforts, and we are looking forward to seeing what they can create in the years ahead. Thank you to the CIC for this award, and we hope that this is the first of many great architectural precast wall panels in this area.
Master Craftsman, Superintendent Bradley Quenzer. Craftsmen, Jason Brandsted, Jason Safar, Ronald Fisherman, Nick Estes, Chase McArthur, Zach Bedard, and Zane Zimbelman. Help us congratulate the craftsmen from Pete, Lien & Sons.